Can you guys hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Please. Welcome in. Oh, nope, I am not meaning to connect to this. We'll just go without this. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see so many of you here. Drop me a note. Let me know what your weather's like, what you're up to today. Oh. Hello. Okay. So before we get going, I need to grab my trusty old LaCroix, whatever these are called. I don't know. I'm not fancy. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk right. I have some recipes here that I printed that I need to take in the house. But I also have a fun other thing I printed to show you. Okay, so snowed a little yesterday and it's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday! Everybody, happy birthday to Julie. Okay, so this is my current host code offer. The host code is here. If you shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com, this started January 15th. So orders from January 15th to the 31st, you will receive a $35 order or more will receive a free pack of pastel pearls from me. This comes separate from your order. This gets shipped directly from me. So just an FYI on that. Okay? All right, let's set this guy aside and I'll share that later. And then today we're going to talk and I'm going to share about the Hey Birthday Chick and Hey Chick bundles. So in the current spring catalog, you can get this stamp set. It is adorable. I absolutely love it. Come February 2nd, you can purchase this bundle, which are the dies plus this, or you can purchase this stamp set now and then get the dies later. And they brought back, or are bringing back, this Hey Chick stamp set, which was super cute. And they have added dies for it. Over the stinking moon excited, you guys, about all of these gorgeous products. So let me grab those dies really quick so you can see them. I feel like these are going to be the kind of thing that we end up selling out of or go on back order. I'm really hoping they carry it over to the new catalog in May, but who knows if that'll happen. But look at all these dies. Look at little chicken scratch you can put down. Oh, I just love little sign. So cute. So anyways, if you still have this stamp set, if you got it a long time ago, you can buy these dies on February 2nd, which is like, what, 10 days, not even, oh my God, it's like 6, 7, 8, like 8 days from now. Can you believe that we're already almost in February? What the actual heck? Anyways, so I really wanted to just feel inspired this morning. Okay, Denise says, I'm confused if you can buy just the dies that go with the returning Hey Chick set. No, beginning on February 2nd, you'll be able to buy them as a bundle, or you can buy just the dies. So either or, beginning February 2nd. Okay? So anyway, lots more stuff coming on this, but I really wanted to use something today that made me happy, made me smile, made me feel inspired. And so we are going to use this bundle. Again, you can't get the dies yet unless you're a demonstrator, which shameless plug. If you're not already a demonstrator, you should purchase the starter kit from me so you can get all these amazing things, you know, early before everybody else. And if you have questions about that, you can let me know. But it is the best deal in the catalog. You're crazy if you miss out on that. Just saying. Okay, so, or maybe you're not crazy. Maybe you have other stuff like, you know, that prevents you from being able to do it. But I'm just saying it is the best deal for your money. So today we're going to make a birthday card because, again, like always, I am out of birthday cards. Super short on them. I think I have 2 I need to make birthday cards. So I'm going to have my daughter actually work on die cutting some extra stuff so I can mass produce these. But we're going to use this. So I'm going to let you guys pick the chicken. So out of these 3 chickens, let me get them out. Out of these 3 chickens, which one do you want me to use on a card? Kind of pretty much already have an idea of what I'm doing, but I can use any of these chickens. So let me know which one you want me to use. And I'll try to go with the majority vote. It's kind of hard because I can't like actually poll you and take a vote, but I'm going to try. Cupcake chicken, cupcake chicken. All the chickens are fabulous. Cupcake. Hey, Charlene. You guys are the best. The balloon. We have one outsider here. She wants the balloon. Cupcake, 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 cupcake. Okay, so most everybody is going for this guy. Or the balloon. So let's see what we can get done. All right. Here we go. I'm going to grab a piece of Whisper White. Oh, basic white cardstock. I think this is basic white. So those of you who don't know or are like, what is she talking about? If you're new around here and I call things Whisper White and basic white, they're kind of one and the same, kind of. So Stampin' Up, the manufacturer that was making Stampin' Up's Whisper White cardstock went under with COVID. Like they quit. They are no longer a company, which is heartbreaking. Okay. So Stampin' Up had to pivot and very quickly find another company to provide white cardstock. So here we are with basic white now, and obviously nothing to do with Stampin' Up, but this cardstock has been tested. It's great. It's exactly the same. The only difference is that it's whiter, which I actually like. So yay for situations that force our hand, I guess. Because without that, Stampin' Up! Probably never would have changed manufacturers. So that's kind of cool that we ended up with, like, sad for the other guy, but yay for us that we actually ended up with a better product in the end. Okay, so I stamped all 3 because I'll probably color all 3. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes. This may be one of those times where we start a card today and we finish it next Monday. Because I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to rush through the coloring. And so that's what we're going to do. All right, let me grab a grid paper. So a great tip when you are using alcohol markers is, first of all, you need to use Memento Tuxedo black ink or another ink that works well with the alcohol-based markers. And it is very helpful if you have a piece of paper underneath the paper you're coloring on. Oh my gosh, you guys are cracking me up. You guys are wishing you had a cupcake right now. That's so funny. So we're going to pick out some colors for these chickens. So I have a chicken that looks similar-ish to this chicken, and it's kind of a peachy color. So let's see. I'm just going to grab some colors over here and see what we can come up with. Just pulling them out of my slots. Okay. All right, let's see. Petal pink. Let's see what petal pink looks like. That's a little pink for me. Peachy pink. Okay, let's see. What do we got for ivory? How are we feeling about ivory? Ooh, that could work. This could work. All right, so here we go. I gotta move something here so I don't break anything. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our ivory as like our shadow because it's gonna be the darkest. And anywhere where there's like in the center here where stuff overlaps, it's going to be darker. So I'm not going to spend like a crazy amount of time trying to make this perfect. I'm just going to kind of wing it. No pun intended. But I am going to move my iPad over so I can see your guys' comments better. Let me do that really quick. Okay. Now I can watch your comments. Although there's none coming in. Just chickening. You guys are so funny. Okay. So now we're going to go with the petal pink dark. And I'm going to just add some color in here. Now I know at first you're like, Wendy, this is not going in a good direction, but just stick with me, okay? That's all I ask. Just stick with me. I have a chicken that has puffy hair and puffy cheeks, and this is kind of her color. She's kind of a salmony brown color. And so that's what we're going for here. So I'm going to go back with the ivory now, and I'm actually going to add some speckles, okay? Because she's a chicken and she has texture. They're not like, you know, totally solid. So I wanted to even add more speckles. So I'm going to use light cinnamon cider. And this is, again, just creating a bit of a texture on her. And I'm going to leave it just like that. I want it lighter up here, darker in the back. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add some of her. Now, I'm saying her because I'm assuming this is a hen. Just because I want her to be a hen. But you could make it a rooster if you wanted to, if your heart desired. But I just want, so here's the thing about chicken legs. They're a weird color. Some of them are black, actually. But they're not, they're kind of like a skin color, people always make them orange, but they're really not orange. I don't know if you've looked at a chicken lately, but they really don't have orange legs. But we're gonna go orange just because that seems to be the popular color for a chicken leg. And we'll go orange on the beak. We'll go a dark orange on the beak. Okay, now look at that chicken. Is that not the cutest little chicken you ever did see with her speckles? Okay, now we got to do the cupcake. So for my cupcake, I want a red candle. We got to add lots of color because we don't have a lot of color in the chicken. So I'm going to go, we're using Real Red Dark right here. And the cupcake liner is going to be red. So I'm going up under the cupcake because that's where it would be the darkest. And then I'm going to go in with dark Poppy Parade and then light Poppy Parade. Oops, this was dark Poppy Parade. Do you see what I just did there? We'll go right over the light. How about that? And then we'll go white. You can't really even tell any difference. It's such a small area, so. And here's a tip. You don't want to go too much because that's when you start having bleeding. You don't want bleeding. Bleeding is a bad thing. I'm going to use mango for the little candle. You guys want a chocolate cupcake, okay? I can do that. We can do chocolate cupcakes here. Let's go. To me, soft suede is a very chocolatey look, I think. Wrong end. So let's see. Yeah, that's gonna work for chocolate. Let's see. Go back to this one. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Whew, that is a very loved and used marker there. Good grief, I could barely use it. So I'm going around the outside. Now I was gonna make this cupcake vanilla topped, but y'all said chocolate, so I said, okay, let me go chocolate. There it is. There's our chocolate cupcake. And I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna use the other tip because so you want to darken it up in certain areas and leave it lighter in other areas. And that gives us some dimension and contrast. Okay. Now then. Now come February, you'll be able to purchase these dies that I'm about to use. But for now, you could hand cut this fella out if you really wanted to. Or you could just sit and color a whole bunch of him if you already have him. You could sit and color a whole bunch of him. And I'm trying to get them lined up good here. It's hard when you got a camera above you. Come in here, Pebble. So for those of you who don't know, I call this my Pebble. This is my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then my big one is the Rock. So we're gonna cut this guy out really quick. See how he looks. All right. Get that out of the way. I love having that thing. It is wonderful. Okay. And then I saved my little posty paper. Look at him. Get out. She's so cute. Okay. Now, I have other pieces to put together. We might color some more chickens, but right now I'm going to put some other pieces together for fun. Okay, I cut out a whole bunch of these. So this is something I highly recommend doing is these are the happy birthday dies from the set. This is the sentiment. And I highly recommend multiple die cutting and then layering the dies. There's something about it that is a very, well, it almost makes like an embellishment piece. So here's the happy birthday die. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're going to cut out, we're going to do 3 of them. So I need to punch all the little gooby gobs out of the middle here. Oh, I see my Miss Deborah is on here. Hi, Miss Deborah. Shout out to my one and only Miss Deborah. I would be lost without that woman. I know I tell you guys that all the time, but it's really true. She's like my right arm for my business. Okay. Still punching, just punching. It's kind of relaxing. There's something very satisfying and cathartic about like punching. I'm sure that some of you are like, no, it's not. Shut up. It's not relaxing. Okay. It's not relaxing when you're on a deadline and you have to make a whole bunch of something, then it's not relaxing. But it is if you're just fiddling around. Okay, I made some of you laugh. Well, there you go. All right, so we're gonna glue these guys together now. I was recording a video. It might be the one I put up on Friday. And I was doing this same technique, layering or something. I forget what I was. Anyway, this glue bottle just was like spewing glue. And it's weird because it's almost empty. It's not even full. But I think from the cold and the like cold, warm in this office, it like pressurized it kind of. And it was just like oozing glue from the tip. All right, there's one layer. Pinch. And we're gonna add the second, or third, I should say. We've got 2 layers here now. Who else has a birthday this month? We're celebrating Julie's birthday today. Julie shared with us that it's her birthday. Who else has a birthday in the month of January? Since we're making a birthday card. And did you get anything fun for your birthday? That's the second question. All right, there's our happy birthday. And then look, can you see how thick it is? It's so nice because it's almost like it's a little embellishment all by itself. And we have even more stuff, fun stuff we could do with that. All right. So let's see. What's next? We're going to grab, of course, I need a card base. And we got to make a little spot for this chickie doo-doo. I'm looking through my dies right now, guys. Seeing what dies I have in my drawer that we could use up. So I think I might use this one. Okay. Stick with me here. Nobody get anxious. Just stick with me. I've got ideas. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this bigger die. Hi, Mommy. My mommy just popped on. Mom, did you get any snow this morning? Deborah, did you? have any snow. I'm not sure my mom knows how to reply on here. Okay. Who do you love, Bev? She says, I love her. Who? I missed somebody. Okay. Now we need, let's see. I think I'm going to go with, I want a layer of cardstock behind this one. And I want something bright and shiny. So I know exactly what I'm going to use. Not shiny, but bright. This is the Designer Series paper pack that you can get in the starter kit. So you get 5 of these. 5 packs of these when you purchase the starter kit. But I'm just going to use the Poppy Parade piece here. Here, I'll show you really quick because I just don't want you to think that I'm fibbing to you. Look at all these. Regals, subtles, 2020, 2022 in colors, neutrals, and brights. You get all 5 of these when you purchase the starter kit. You get these for free. Okay, that was my shameless plug. Let's get back to crafting. So I'm going to measure this. I actually have a chart somewhere. I made the dang chart and I have the measurements, but unfortunately I don't know where it is right now. So this is 3 by 4 1/4 ish. So we're going to cut this piece to 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. And it's going to go right here, like so, like that. Hello in Idaho. Good afternoon to you as well. Yep, everybody loves the chickens. They're so stinking cute. How can you not like a chicken? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot like a chicken in person because chickens can be mean and scary. You know, they're like the thing on the planet that's the closest to the dinosaur or something like that. And they sound like it too. Sometimes they let out sounds that you're like, yep, you definitely have Velociraptor in your genes. No doubt. If you've been around chickens long enough, you know they let out some heinous sounds. Okay, so there's that. Now, I want to add this as a layer, but before I do that, I want to do a little bit of ink blending. So I'm going to stick this guy here. And let's see, we're going to go with Coastal Cabana and Granny Apple Green. 2 of my favorite colors on the planet. I think I already have, yep, I already have a Coastal Cabana. And we will open up another pack to get a Granny Apple Green out. All right. Ooh, wow, 61 people watching. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so here's a new one. If you haven't picked up these blending brushes yet, they come in a pack of 3. They're $12, I think is what they're $12. And they're so fun. All right, so we're going to label this one too here at the end. But for now, all right, so here we go. We're going to put some Granny Apple Green down here. Just such a nice, smooth, soft blend. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. And I kind of just do want it to fade to white, okay? I don't want it to go way, way up. And then we're gonna take our Coastal give us... Oh, it's picking up some of my green. Or it could be that no, it's picking up my green. Okay, there we go. I'm going to leave the center white. All right, let me get these out of the way. And now, no problem on my end. What's happening, guys? Oh, cutting in and out a lot for Julie. Sorry, Julie. I don't know if it's me or you, but I'm just going to forge ahead. Okay. So I'm going to use dimensionals again on this card. Or on this layer, I should say. And we're going to remove the backing. So we have these 3 new chickens. Little story time for you. They're really not that new. We've had them for a few months, but they're the newest chickens to the clutch. And they're wilder than a cat hair. I'm telling you, these chickens are wild. They're Banties. The name even fits. The name even fits how crazy they are. So they're little bitty chickens, and they are nuts. If you walk in the chicken coop, they go crazy. They go 4 ways from Sunday out of the coop. They fly all over the place, and they scare me to death. I think that I'm always afraid they're going to fly in my hair or like onto me and then claw me. I got some PTSD from when I was a kid, and let me tell you why. When I was a kid, my grandpa had roosters. I know I've told this story before. But my grandpa had roosters, and one time the 2 roosters, my cousin and I were chasing them, and they got out, they turned on us, and they started chasing us. And let me tell you what, when you get a rooster coming after you, it's serious business, people. And it clawed my head, and my head and my cousin's nose. And I had problems with chickens for a long time after that. I was not a fan. So then my grandpa, when I was a kid, he would make us go collect the chicken eggs in the chicken coop. And of course, we grew up on property, and I never had shoes on. Very rarely. I walked all over the place with no shoes. And it's so funny because I see my kid and my nieces and I see them do it now, and it just makes me cringe. And I probably sound just like my grandparents. Put your shoes on. Why do you have any shoes on? And anywho, we would go around with no shoes and go in the chicken coop. Well, they'd peck your toes. So I just did not have what you would call an affinity for chickens. And frankly, I wanted to kill the suckers. So anyway, now I have chickens. 13, I think, is what I've got now. Or maybe we have 12. I really should count. We either have 12 or 13. But I know at one point we had 13. Maybe one died. Because the other day my daughter was like, we only have 12 chickens. And I was like, really? I thought we had 13. Anyways, I digress. The point is, we have chickens, and most of the time I like them. But them Banties, they make me nervous, child. They're the devil. They fly up all over the place. They make a bunch of noise, screaming and hollering and carrying on like you're in there to kill them. When we first got them, our friend gave them to us. He brought them from his clutch because he had 30 something. They had gone to town, if you know what I'm saying. And so he had all these chickens. He said, I got to get rid of some of these chickens. So he brought us some of the chickens, which we were happy to have. That was good. And They wouldn't go near any of the other chickens. I thought they were going to starve to death. Truth be told, I thought they were going to starve to death. I didn't think that they were going to like make friends with any of the other chickens, and I thought they were going to starve to death and die. But nope, somehow they ate. I never saw them eat, but somehow they ate. And they ended up being okay. And now we've got those crazy lunatic chickens that go all over the place. But they're all right. They do be scaring me though. Scaring the crap out of me when I go out there. And me and my daughter both are scared now to go to the chicken coop at night to close it because we've had skunks in the coop, and we've had it happen twice now. So now we make my husband do it. If he's home from work, we tell him, you got to go out there and close the chicken coop because we're not doing it because they might get us. That skunk might get us. Yeah. We had Banties when I was growing up and named them mine Cheap. Let's see. Yeah, streamers. Okay, so now we got our streamers. Now we're going to come back in with our happy birthday to you. And yeah, don't ask me to sing. It's not pretty. The skunks don't bother the chickens, but they'll eat the eggs. That's what I think they're after, is the eggs. And the other thing is I throw table scraps in there. So if the chickens don't eat all the table scraps, which just before anybody makes any sort of a comment, we feed our chickens normal chicken feed too. Well, it's not normal, it's organic, because that's a whole nother story. I got a lot of chicken stories. But basically, I think that they are coming in for, should I put this all the way on or hanging off? I'm going to do it all the way. I was going to hang it off, but I'm afraid it's against the red. It loses. You don't see the end of the Y. I don't like that. Okay. All right. Now we got more to do. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to use light smoky slate, and we're going to go in under this chicken's feet. And this just, look at that. That just makes all the difference. Isn't that amazing? I forget where I was in my chicken story. Okay, we're not done. So just wait a minute here. Everybody's talking about, look at that cute card. Like she's finished. She's not finished. Just hold on. Everybody calm down. We got Winka Stella. We're going to Winka Stella. Everybody knows what a Winka Stella is, right? It's glitter in a pen, people. We're going to put it on top of the happy birthday. And we put it on the cupcake. And then the magic sauce. We're going to go in with the shimmery crystal effects and put it over the top. Hold on, let me get this down there. I had it upside down, and so now, okay. Come on, stinker. It's cold. Because it's cold in my office. Although it's nice, it's getting nice and toasty in here now, but. Sorry guys, but we gotta squeeze pretty. I'm almost out. So this is me trying to be cheap and use up every morsel. Is that cheap or is that frugal or smart? I think that's smart. Thank you very much. But now I gotta go paint this in nice because it come out all nasty. Okay, I know I'm quiet, but it's because I'm concentrating. But I feel like this was a mistake. Because it's almost empty. I don't know if I have another one. We're sticking with it now though, because can't have half a birthday card, half a sentiment covered with the glossies. You all saw Sister's birthday was Saturday. Those of you who have been with me a while, you know who my sister is. So I went over to her house for a little bit and saw her, which was nice. I was gonna do the cupcake too, but I'm not because I'm out of this stuff. I could barely get it out of there. Okay, now, next up is I gotta add some other bling. Can't leave it alone. I should step away from it at this point, but that's no fun. So should we do silver metallic pearl things, or should we do some clear epoxy, or should we do traditional rhinestones, or should we do some of the matte black dot? These are I love these matte black dots. What do you guys want to do? Or should I leave it alone? If I should leave it alone, you could tell me that too. Red hearts. I don't want to do red hearts. It doesn't feel red hearty to me. Let me get them out. All right, here's the red hearts. But they clash because these are real red and these are Poppy Parade. Right? Is it? I think it is. Black dots, black dots. What do you got here? Black dots. Okay. I'm doing black dots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Done. That's it. I'm not adding any more. If I add any more, it's too much. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yay! So that's it. That's my card for today, and I'm going to make a bunch of these. I had these little fences cut too, because I thought I might put some fencing, but I decided not to. Thanks, Chris. My cousin Chris is on here. Hope you guys are doing good. So there we have it. We've got some rainbow, this isn't confetti, streamers, cute speckly chicken, happy birthday card. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to add a sentiment inside, which is something I don't do very often. Just simply because I don't think about it. But this is so cute. You're still a spring chicken. I think that's adorable. We're going to use black, of course. And I got to be careful because this isn't dry. So I'm just going to hold this up like this. Oh, listen to these ideas. Some of you are saying put the fence on the inside of the card. I'm going to save the fence, I think, to do for another card. Anyway, that's it. All done. So stinking cute. Don't forget, if you place a $35 order or more with me using this host code, and if you forget the host code, I'll add it for you. Don't stress about it. You'll get perfect pearls. That's a whole different product. Pastel pearls from me when you place an order of 35 or more. And that's $35 before shipping and tax. So that is going on till January 31st. And of course, you already know purchasing the starter kit is always the best deal for your money. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Links in the description of the video for shopping and for joining. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.